So, welcome back to this episode of Pimp My Camp.
No, dude. You're supposed to do it last time. Scrimshaw for life, mother... I'm sorry, I just got done finishing off Get Hard in there. It was hilarious. Scrimshaw!
Previously on Pimp My Camp. You're gonna love these walls, man. You're gonna love my walls.
Making things out of wood.
And sometimes bone.
Giggity! Giggity.
So,
I can't do it with a straight face.
I'm gonna put this marble back in this box. I'm gonna put this forest turf back in this box. I'm gonna put this grass turf back in the box.
Now, just to make sure, we're not talking about the gang's marble grass. We're actually talking about the turf.
Marble, flooring, and grass. Yes,
Okay.
there are no gangs involved.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. The last time the East Side Bloods hit me, the Crips got mad because I was keeping their stash. You know what I'm saying?
Great.
You gotta watch that stash.
I actually do have a drug server where I play as a drug lord.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, you've got to show me that sometime.
I'd be glad to. I actually need an excuse to restart my operation. Got raided.
I was playing this game one time. It was almost like a GTA, except
they have GTA Minecraft, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, dude, can you hack into the phones and stuff like that? Or
You
am I
can't
thinking of
hack.
another game?
That's a different game.
Oh, I'm thinking of Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
I was playing a game similar to that where I was, the guy actually had a decent server set up and the audio would pan and stuff like that. So naturally I couldn't drive. But I had like all my security stuff up, up the wazoo. And I had all my tech stuff up the wazoo. So that would basically go, dude, walk over there to your right and go to that terminal and, jack the security system for us. And I'd be like, all right. And then I get to make fun of the guy. I was like, man, can't you drive? He was like, man, no, I'm blind. I'm like, oh, crap. I'm playing with another blind guy. Neither of us can drive. He's the bodyguard. I'm the techie. We needed a driver. And the whole thing just went south because we got the crap shot out of us.
One of these days, I need to get a copy of Payday. You know what Payday is, right?
Oh, I love Payday.
Yeah. Well, Payday 2 came out, and I want to play it so badly, but it's expensive, and I don't have other people to play with.
Well, yeah, that's the main fun of Payday. It's getting other people to play with.
Mostly because the AI is stupid as crap.
Oh god, I'm gonna be started with that AI. Now, if you want some good AI, play the game SWAT. Or SWAT 3. Any of the SWAT games, but especially SWAT 3. The AI of that game is fascinating to watch. You can even get some interesting achievements. I got a very, very interesting achievement one time when I was playing with a guy. He killed everyone, including the hostages. And got an imagination point or something for killing the hostages.
Well, at this point, horrible. I need food.
No, wait, I might be thinking of Deus Ex Machina. Never mind.
You mean what? Deus Ex?
Yeah, that's it.
I've seen Deus Ex. I have watched some of it, but not a lot of it. I'm kind of impressed with it, but it's not all it was meant to be, I guess. It's not living up to the hype, if you ask me.
It's better if you actually play it. I like the universe it's in, but I really think they could have done a lot more with it. I don't mean to be getting back to Shadowrun, but seriously, they could have made it more like Shadowrun.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at it, because it was kind of like Shadowrun, and I've been trying to understand the Shadowrun universe a lot more lately.
Well, if you've read any William Gibson books, especially Neuromancer, not the movie, the book, Mona Lisa Overdrive, Johnny Mnemonic, once again, not the movie, the book.
I didn't even know he did that one.
Well, the original movie was based off of a short story by William Gibson.
Ah.
And what he actually did was, the guy that actually directed the movie expanded it a lot. Also, William Gibson's books do not have orcs and fairies and trolls and everything else in it. So, on Microsoft's version of Shadowrun and stuff like that, you'll actually see an orc behind the desk teaching somebody, or a troll behind the desk, trying to be like a doctor, professor, like with a proper English accent and all that kind of stuff. And you'll see a New York guy that looks like a fairy going, "Hey, how you doing, kid?" Or you'll see
that
like this
sounds hilarious.
like this nerdy guy, doing the long and prosper thing. Speaking of which, for a nerd, live long and prosper, whatever. But, okay. Anyways, but in William Gibson's books, there are no, Microsoft calls it genetic expression, which is their lazy way of putting,
transmutation.
Transmutation in with the game. Actually, I'm not even sure if Microsoft actually originally invented it, to be honest. I think they're just the people to make it really popular with the Sega/Super Nintendo versions of the game we can now. Also, for anyone who's interested, A Fistful of Data is pretty good. Also, I'll have to get the list of Shadowrun books if anyone wants to read them. I'll have to get the list of authors and names so you guys can grab them and read them. I've got a lot of them in my house.
Special weather condition known as the new moon. It has turned the turf blue.
Oh, that's just Smurfy.
I don't know what this does, but I know it has a negative effect on enemies. I'm not moving from the spot.
Yeah, you better stay the Smurf there, dude. Seriously, Smurf that Smurf.
I had better Smurfing stay here.
Yeah, you seriously better sit the Smurf down and just chill the Smurf out and stay there. Oh! I mean, la 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 la.
Oh dear, it actually has summoned the creature.
Oh crap. It's not a Smurfy creature, is it?
No, I don't believe it is.
Oh, you're gonna
Now,
die.
where's the spear? I'm going to need one of these. I need rope. Luckily, I have enough to make rope. Ah, crap, it's a hound. It's already on me. It's too late.
You're gonna take... Well, at least I get to hear the pretty cartoon.
And there's two of them.
Oh.
There's three of them.
Oh, no, that's just not Smurfy at all, dude.
It's only day 11. I was not prepared for this.
Joy.
Well, it's turning daytime. Now I can run. There's not much of a chance, but there is some chance I will be able to outrun them.
Dude, get the Smurf out of there right now.
I lost all but one. The other two are probably still hanging around the camp. I might be able to take this guy, but I make no promises.
Yeah, you better just take off.
Let's do this. You can stun lock him sometimes if you're careful enough. One down and I'm about nearly halfway dead.
Yeah, you better eat some Smurf berries. Smurf seeds. Seed Smurfs?
Well, it turns out there are some seeds over there. Although I'll have to cook it before it actually helps my HP go back up.
Yeah.
Which means I'll have to get them away from my camp.
You don't have enough for a fire?
I can make a fire, but dude, it's pimp my camp, not halfway pimp a camp and then run away from it.
We might not have a choice, dude. We might have to get the Smurf out of there.
Well, here's another one of the hounds. Stun locked. It's down. It's
Oh,
gone.
there you go.
Oh, look, they killed the bees that were orbiting the place, and now we have honey.
Cool!
Honey is like the best regular resource you can get. This is kind of serving as a medicine for me, so I can use it to heal myself.
Dude, you got so Smurfing lucky.
I don't even see the third hound.
I think we ran that Smurf thing into the Smurfing ground by now, baby.
Yes, I would agree with your smurfing summation. With the smurfing situation.
That was pretty good.
So
to make sure that
yeah.
honey is totally the Smurf, right?
Yeah, that honey smurfs the smurf out of the smurfing smurf.
Oh, that's totally Smurfing, get you.
And we have some other new doodads. Apparently, the bees took one of the things out, so we have honeycomb, which we can use to build a beekeeping box of our own.
Oh, sweet. Then we get to make our own honey.
Yes.
Yeah, you excuse me, I'm gonna turn around just a sec. My Smurf it just... I gotta Smurf and scratch it.
Okay, so this is going to be your indoor area. So, I guess I'll put around this here, this here marble area.
I was not paying attention. I almost got a view of my Smurf there.
Around this here marble area, I'll put down some floors so that we can completely encompass the rest of the space here.
Oh, Smurf, yeah.
Now, do you want to include the portal itself in the indoor area?
I don't know. It depends on which way we want to go with this. Because if I want the portal in the indoor area, won't that obscure the Smurfy-looking walls right there?
We can use the walls in order to encompass the portal, or we can just cut them out completely, but cutting out the portal would kind of interfere with the ground space.
Yeah, I was about to say that wouldn't work. If we put it at the wall there, is that still going to interrupt the other wall on the other side?
No, it shouldn't.
Alright then, screw it. Portal wall.
No. I'm afraid we're going to need to go to wood flooring for the rest of this. Unfortunately, I did not have that much marble, but you do have a nice large patch of marble ready to go.
Maybe we could do a room. Maybe that could be one room and that could be the kitchen.
You know, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, well, we can have the different tiles equals the different room. That way it could be, you know, Smurfalicious.
And just use the pitchfork and dig up some of this other turf here.
We should so title this one Blue is Not Smurfy.
4 pieces of turf, 4 pieces of floor. And basically the wood floor just looks like a bunch of wood boards nailed together.
I'm Batman. I'm Super Smurf. No, wait, this is a red thing.
Yes.
Joy. Well, there went my joke for this evening. I was gonna say this thing makes me look like an embarrassed Smurf, but that would not work either.
So the portal is going to be an indoor area or an outdoor area?
You know, that reminds me. What color does a Smurf turn when you choke it? Little things like that to keep you up at night.
Oh dear, I need more logs.
It's log. It's heavy, it's wood. All we need now is the dancing cheeses. You remember the dancing cheeses?
No,
You didn't see the dancing cheeses? You saw the nipple
I
truck,
meant
right?
to cook that. No, I didn't see the nipple
You
truck.
didn't see the nipple truck! Oh, the nipple truck's fun.
I meant to cook that, but it didn't cook. I'm gonna need more logs. Like, a lot more logs. And once I get the floor down, we can switch back to doing walls. This is gonna be a very long-winded series, if you couldn't tell. Pimping out a camp proper takes a nice long time. But one thing I forgot to mention, for those that have been paying attention, all of the trees I have cut down have actually left stumps. That's not something you really want to do. In order to deal with that, you're going to need another kind of tool, called the shovel.
So it is like Animal Crossing. Dig up the stumps.
Yes, you dig up the stumps, and any other materials you'd like to keep as well.
That's cute. And I mentioned I love the sounds on this thing. They're so chirpy and happy.
Speaking of which, I'll need to plug my son back in so I can hear what's going on.
Oh dear. You get it?
Yeah. We're on the 12th night now, and the nights are starting to get to be a bit longer, which means we're probably not going to have a very good time with winter.
Oh, so you gotta last the whole year like this?
Oh, you've got to last as long as you possibly can with this.
Oh, joy. Yeah, let me see an earplug. I just want to see what they're made out of.
Yeah, there.
Oh, yeah, you got decent ones. Okay, there you go. There, you know that scene from Paddington, the bear? When he jams the toothbrushes in his ears and does like this? Pulls them back out? Those are my ears at the moment, man. I was in your bathroom cleaning out my ears, and I'm like, ah. Make a candle out of that shit, like Shrek. Oh, wait, do we have to make this one PG-13 now?
We don't have to, but I would ask you to because I know children watch my show.
Yeah, that's my bad. Well, the good thing is, we'll just stick to Smurf. You know.
Oh, crap, oh, crap. Oh, thank God.
Oh, you got lucky.
My fire was dying at the very last second, and I'm like, crap, I wasn't paying attention, and it turned to daylight at just that second.
You got lucky. You gotta throw some of that gas gang on there.
I'm just gonna put this turf over here somewhere. And now we get the fun task of going back to every place where I left a stump and digging it back up.
For the record, you actually succeeded in embarrassing me there for a second. You
What?
can't see it, but I was blushing under the stump. I am trying to keep it PG though.
Okay, some more flint. See, the stumps themselves are worth an extra log of wood, so it is actually very good if you can remember where your stumps are to go back and get them, because that's actually a lot of extra wood when you tally it up.
I'm looking at these extra computers over here. I'm thinking you could have a nice dual computer system going if I get you a network working. Try to plug these in yet?
Those are like Dad's old computers from somewhere.
Yeah. I wonder which one he's not using.
I don't think he uses any of them anymore.
Really? I'll plug them up to see what their gigage is. Giggity. Giggity.
For those of you that don't know, you can actually rotate the thing to your view. I forget how you do it though. I'm just so used to this one isometric view, I forget how to change it.
Well, you know me, I don't give a crap about it here.
Settings, controls, primary mouse, alt, up, down, left, right, zoom in, zoom out, rotate. Rotate is Q. So now if I press Q, bam, I can actually see what I'm doing now.
So it gives you a different view of it?
It, basically rotates the camera,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The isometric view can cause problems sometimes.
Wait, can you go back? Is that what you actually look like?
You can see what the character looks like. It's a 2D sprite.
Oh, okay.
But as you flip back and forth doing things, you can see the character's face and whatnot.
Sorry, my Smurf itch again. I had to scratch it.
Okay, so we're probably going to be scavenging for food for a while longer. But that's okay.
This is scavenging. This is scavenging. Never mind.
I've got some meat from the rabbits, and I'm still plucking all of the wood out of the ground.
First time I saw that, it was on a playlist a friend of mine sent me.
And now it's heading towards sunset, but I want to get a few more things done. Like, mostly get more food.
Dude, I bet if
There's some more wood. We're gonna need that.
I'll bet if you did a Twitch stream of this, you could get
Twitch streaming is a lot more difficult. Yes, I am capable of it, but first of all, I would be piggybacking on the Fortnerd signal.
Oh.
It would come up as Fortnerd and not as me.
What if you log in with your account?
I don't have an account.
What if someone else had an account?
Technically you're not allowed to do that.
Why?
Because you're supposed to pay for each account separately.
Well, what if you'd be the first person to post something on that account? You got the key and everything.
Technically you're not supposed to do that, but
So
I guess as long as no one knew.
So they log IPs?
Yes, I believe they do.
Okay.
But yeah, they really started cracking down on that of late.
So if you use that, technically you could look around and you could, get a little bit of startup money, see how long you can stay alive on this. And
that's more like Patreon, what I think you're talking about. Which I would do, but I've only got 20-some actual viewers.
okay. And they probably wouldn't pay that much anyway. But if you could get like $5 or $6 open, just period somewhere, you could start off your own account somewhere, like even at a credit union. And then you could log that with your YouTube account. And you could get them to pay it that way. Since you got partners.
Yeah, that's the thing that's keeping me from getting paid right now, is the fact that I don't have a bank account to attach it to. If I attach it to a bank account, then whatever money I make would be sent to me. But, they can't send it where there's no place to go.
Now, can they take it from you?
No, they can't take it from you. They don't withdraw money.
Remind me to talk to you about that later. Well, I've got something I want to tell you about later.
Okay. I'm gonna finish off this flooring here, but not before we have ourselves a barbecue.
Woo!
Because every new joint, every new home needs a barbecue.
That ain't exactly a pig, but that rabbit.
That rabbit's
right
gonna
there.
be pretty good barbecue for now.
Oh yeah, tell me about it, dude. Yeah, right. There's better than Bugs Bunny or the Roadrunner. There was supposed to be an episode where he actually caught him, but I heard it was like itchy and scratch, and it didn't actually happen.
I'm gonna need. Oh wait, no, I might not need more logs.
You can comb its hair.
Place the ground here. I said place the ground here. And voila, you now have a kitchen area, sort of, with nice wood panel flooring to distinctify it from your living room area, which is now marble flooring.
See, there you go.
Oh, great. Sanity effects.
No.
For those of you that don't know, that music box symbolizes Charlie, a character from the main story of the game. And those hands that reach out will come and they will snuff out your fire and you will die.
I did not know that was actually a sanity effect. And I thought it was bad when they were kicking the crap out of you. It's actually doing stuff to actual physical things around you.
Yeah.
Dude, that's cheating.
So, I'm gonna get some more logs. And hopefully some more pine cones, because the next part of pimping out your camp revolves around the kitchen. Because everybody need a good kitchen. Now, for the kitchen, you're gonna need one thing in particular, called a cooking pot.
slinky, a slinky. I got the log song and the slinky song stuck in my head now.
Now I'm gonna journey a far ways away so that hopefully we can find some good food to stick in your pot for when we has it.
But you know you gotta have them vittles when you get the cooking pot. Sorry folks, you're about to see a very bit of amateur first aid here. I just smurfed up a hangnail. Make sure it quits bleeding on me.
Ah! Excellent. I have found a swamp biome, or a swamp tile set. And swamps yield reeds, and reeds yield paper, and paper is involved in one of the most blingin' things you can have in this game.
Alright.
And, of course, one of the best ranged weapons in the game.
Alright. Slingshot?
Blow darts.
Blow dart.
That sets things on fire! No, literally, on fire.
Great balls of fire! Buddy. Okay.
I was hoping to find more pine cones.
No luck with the pine cone.
I've got some luck with the pine cones, yep.
What was the name of that weird show with the squirrels that were looking for the pine cone?
I have no idea.
It had that guy that had like a shell shot thing where every time you heard pop and balloon or whatever, he would flip out.
I got no clue, man.
It's gonna bug the crap out of me.
I'm chopping down the trees for the logs and for the pine cones. Because the next and most important part of making your cooking pot is getting charcoal.
Charcoal?
Charcoal.
Where in the world you find charcoal?
Well, it's actually a very simple process, and I'm gonna tell you all about it when we get back, because we're gonna need more things before we go back.
Alright, well tell me everything. Does he look like a man?
No, it looked like a tree.
But I thought he looked like a man.
Oh, by the way, the swamps, they spawn the mosquitoes, and y'all don't want to get hit with those because they will sting you to death.
I was about to say, it's gonna be like Futurama when that big old mosquito-looking thing landed on the back of Fry's neck and sucked out his blood, and he started going flat, and the mosquito got like 4 times as big as he did.
Now, I'm using a trick of mine in order to carry extra resources back to the base. I didn't realize how full my inventory was when we made this trip, but don't worry, I'll fix that when we get back.
The question is, are you going to be like really overburdened with to do that?
Oh no, there's no such thing as weight. It's just how many spaces you have. If you do what I do, what I'm doing now, and click along a path and never stop, you can make your character run while you're holding something with your mouse cursor.
Oh, that's cute.
And it's like having an additional slot, but only for one thing. Now, I'm going to refine me up some more boards, and I'm going to make another chest, because at this point we have that much stuff.
I was about to say, you're going to make a pot out of boards?
Actually, yes, boards are involved in making a pot.
Okay.
It really is, and on top of that, I still need to make the spear and whatnot for defense. Okay, first of all, making the spear. Next time, the hounds ain't gonna hurt so much now that I got this.
You know, we've got a little time.
We've got another couple minutes still.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been looking, per se, but I'm gonna ballpark it and say another few minutes.
Alright.
and my sanity's starting to take a hit here. So I gotta be careful about that. And now I got the hiccups. All darn things.
Alright, we'll take a break, get you some water. Get you all hydrated. Cause you gotta know running back and forth between that swamp and beating the crap out of those hounds gotta take something out of you.
Oh, trust me, I believe these people are very fit with all the running and chasing they do. Don't have any food tonight, but that's okay. We'll fix that when we get the crock pot or cooking pot. I believe it's called the crock pot. I believe.
Crock pot. I like crock pots.
Now, we got these here pine cones, and I wanted the pine cones for a very specific reason.
You're not gonna eat them?
No, I'm not gonna eat them. I'm gonna use them for their intended purpose.
You're gonna plant them?
Yes.
Aha, I guessed it.
But
I'm not a Smurf tard. You know, I had to slip another one in there. We're putting Smurf in the title of this somewhere. I just don't know where yet.
unless, of course, they ban me for that.
Can I?
I don't think they can because Smurf is technically in the public domain.
Well, I've seen Smurf episodes on YouTube. Even creepy ones like that. Like that one where all the Smurfs become zombies. Dude, that thing scared
What
the
about the
crap
black
out of me.
Smurfs?
That's what I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about, dude. That thing creeped
I
the
thought the
crap
black
out of me.
Smurfs were like bad by default.
Nah, dude, there was like, they started, well, in the original comic they were. You know, they were just racist black Smurfs against blue Smurfs. You know? It was a race thing. But, well, it wasn't, but you know, people are gonna make it one now, because everyone makes everything a race thing now. Which is why I'm wearing the red towel.
It's
Many times before I found glitches in this Matrix, I thought, why did I not just take the blue pill? But no, I had to take the red one. No, seriously, I got sidetracked. We'll talk about glitch Matrix thingies, because I've actually found a couple of them.
Now I'm gonna plant me a series of 6 trees right here.
I lost track of time, dude.
In just a couple more minutes. It's not gonna take that much longer.
No, I'm talking about the Matrix glitch. I really lost time. There was no possible way that book could have read for as long as it did.
I'm gonna make a nice big patch of trees right here.
I was reading a Alison Cross book, and those are a decent size. And I was like almost at the end of it, and I know it takes me about 4 or 5 hours to read one of those, at least. And I was laying down, and your sister came in the room, and we laid down, we were listening to a book, and I switched it from Ellen Cross to something by Dean Koontz, I forgot what it was. So we laid down there when we were reading it, and then we did not fall asleep. I am not lying to you. We did not fall asleep. And then all of a sudden we looked around and the sun was down. Or it was down or it was setting. There was no way that could have happened. And it felt different. It did not feel like we went to sleep. It felt like, you know, just a few seconds. And we don't even remember what happened in the book. And the book was like almost at the end of it. It was creepy. Creeped the Smurf out of me, dude. Like the black Smurfs. Back to that topic. The black Smurfs are creepy in the cartoon when you see it. The bug bites, I think it's a Lazy Smurf. And then Lazy in turn bites all the other Smurfs' tails and turns them all into black Smurfs. And they all constantly say something, I think it's like havoc or hammock or something like that. It's just really creepy. Of course they have to say havoc or something destructive because you know that's complete and utter havoc when stuff like that goes down. And the scary thing is they all would have turned into black Smurfs if Papa Smurf didn't just miraculously finish the potion right when he was turning into one. And it's just creepy how the Smurfs could have just been completely disappeared. Just completely wiped off the planet and turned something black, no less. No offense to anyone out there. By a little bug. You know, it was just creepy.
A proper metaphor for viral pandemic, if I'd ever heard one.
No, proper metaphor for a viral pandemic would be the crap people did on World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I was actually playing the game when they went through that phase.
Dude,
I remember
CDC actually used it as part of their stuff.
Oh, I found a boon. A boon, for those of you that don't know, is a dead guy that had stuff on him, and now his stuff is your stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like, literally, there's a skeleton, and he's doing the no in the air, and he's surrounded by some fancy stuff. He's got, like, a pick and some gold and a hat, and the hat has a light on it, so now I don't need to be afraid of the dark, even though I'm probably going to be afraid of the dark anyway.
Daniel Boone was a great big jerk. Yes, remember the Animaniac?
I didn't see that one. I saw the rest of them, but didn't see that one.
You didn't see the one with Slappy Squirrel and Daniel Boone?
No, I didn't see that one.
It was hilarious, dude.
I was hoping to find flowers, but I don't guess I can.
Dude, that show was surprisingly naughty.
Yeah, I keep seeing the things like top 10 adult references.
What about where the SpongeBob talks about, hey Smurf, you know, and he's referring to a certain part of anatomy, and you gotta watch it really close to find it, and he does it so casually people don't even see it going on, and then when you go back you go, did he just say what I think he said? It's really rare. You gotta look for it really hard to find it.
Well, to be frank, if you look at SpongeBob SquarePants the right way, it's all an innuendo.
Oh my god, I know. Okay, we're about to do the classic stuff. If you don't want to watch, skip through this part. But finish watching, please. The thing where they're talking about, oh, well, he lives in a pineapple. He's under the sea. Okay. He lives in Bikini Bottom. His best friends are Sandy.
And a starfish.
Exactly. And,
by the way, the squirrel's full name is Sandy Cheeks.
yeah, thank you. And, don't forget his boss's name is Mr. Krabs. Okay, we said the Bikini Bottom thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What was the puffer fish's name? No, that was Mrs. Puff.
That's a reference all on its own, though.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna use the fancy hat as a light source, and I'm going out.
How was that going to last?
Not too long, actually.
Okay, by the way, we're done with the references now, so you can just... We're probably going to easily get sidetracked here.
If I can remember how to get to where I was trying to go.
Right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Getting a little wheezy on me. I didn't bring my inhaler, bro.
I got medicine. It's okay.
Okay, sure.
Now, if I can find the place I was looking for, the entire reason why I came out here was to find that spot. Blue mushrooms.
Scrimshaw! Oh, no, wait, that's mushrooms.
Blue mushrooms. There are 3 kinds of mushrooms in this game. Red mushrooms, green mushrooms, and blue mushrooms. Blue mushrooms can only be found at night, hence why I found one.
And I'm assuming they're Smurfy.
The red ones are more like Smurfshrooms.
Oh. Well, do they do Smurfy things to you?
If you eat them, you will take a rather large hit to your sanity. So, it is kind of Smurfy, yes. None I can actually see what I'm doing because the lights are back on. Oh, I was right next to the place I was trying to go the whole time.
I'm sorry, that's happened to me before. Remember that game I was playing that looked almost like a Terminator vision?
Now I'm gonna kill this frog for its legs. Because you can't get frog's legs off of the frog.
I cannot look at that.
But now...
Let me know when it's over.
It's over.
Thank God. You're not just smurfing with me, right? It's over?
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
Right now, I need more flowers. I'll drop this here because I don't need that anymore. I need flowers now. If I can get enough flowers, I'll go ahead and make the crown that you were talking about. Just to show people. It's like a hippie flower crown.
Smurf it, dude. Live long and smurf.
Live long and smurf it.
What was that Family Guy episode? He was talking to Papa. Oh yeah? Well, smurf it!
I was referring to Family Guy, but same difference.
Yeah, I got it. There was a Smurf joke in there somewhere, but I forgot what. There was also a Saturday Night Live sketch where Smurfette was talking about Smurf itching. Like, oh God, no. No, they messed it up.
Okay, now I'm going to show you how we're going to make your crock pot. But first, I need to make some space in my inventory, and of course, that's what the boxes are for.
Wait, you putting the pot inside?
No, the pot is a freestanding thing, like all the science majiggies I have.
Okay, I thought I was supposed to go with the fire.
Okay, so you see these trees?
Uh-huh.
You see how I'm carrying a torch?
Uh-huh.
Some people just want to watch the world burn, man.
Oh, yeah.
So we burn all the trees down.
Stay here, watch me burn away.
And slowly but surely, the entire patch of trees is burning.
I don't know why, but I named it that mashup with the police. I'll be watching you and just forget the world. They actually did a decent mashup of it. Pretty good. This is both songs miraculously blending together.
So the trees are burning, and it's taking a little while longer for them to burn than I think it should. No, I was just hoping to get this burning over with. We don't have much time left. And I wanted to get the crock pot done before the show's over. Alright, now with your burned trees, as you saw, you make charcoal. And charcoal's a big part of what we're going to do with your kitchen space. Getting a lot of charcoal out of this, actually. That's good. We might have more than enough to actually set up a couple of crock pots.
Sweet. Sorry, I didn't mean to go through your suit. Good. I was looking at it. It's a nice looking suitcase.
That's got all my magic cards in it.
For real?
Yeah.
Nice. You mean the Gathering, or you mean...
Magic the Gathering.
Oh, nice. Really?
Yeah, Dad taught us all how to play.
That's,
I'll
that's
accept
all
Mary.
Gathering covers?
Yeah. Antique ones at that.
Holy crap. I love to look at your deck.
I've got a couple of decks, actually.
I mean your Smurf. That sounded too much like a naughty word. Don't Smurf.
Okay, so here it says that it takes 3 stones, cut, 6 charcoal, black, and 6 sticks, straight. In order to...
Sorry.
in order to make a crock pot. Boom!
Crockpot.
There you go.
Oh.
Now,
Yeah.
unfortunately, you can't just toss anything into the crock pot and have it make food out of it.
Okay.
It has predetermined recipes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, so you can't toss the rabbit in the crockpot.
You can,
Alright.
but for now, all I have is berries.
Oh. So what you gonna make?
But if you put the berries into the crock pot, it makes jam, and jam is actually quite good as a beginner-style food.
You should do the jam and the berries and the honey. The honey berry.
Oh, I already ate the honey. Of course, this is one of the ways you can use monster meat and not hurt yourself, and I did it anyway, completely by accident. Monster meat is, of course, the meat you get when you kill the monsters. And I am so out of space, we're gonna need to make another box.
Well, don't complain, dude. Okay, in this particular situation, you might have to pimp it out with a lot of storage space. We might have to rename this to,
Pimp out my closet.
either Pimp Out My Closet, or what's the name of that show on the Animal Planet with the space savers?
I have no idea.
It's one of those weird shows. I don't remember. I think Discovery Kids did a thing with it too. Dude, speaking of which,
Okay, thank God that blue mushroom actually acted the way I thought it would act.
what was it supposed to do?
The blue shroom actually restores everything instead of just taking it down a peg.
Oh, okay.
The blue shroom is the good one, although you can eat red and green shrooms, they do stuff to you.
Oh, okay.
But, of course, like I said, you can only find the blue ones at night, and it's dangerous to go alone at night. Speaking of which, I'm in the rocky area now, and I could easily steal that bird's egg. Crap, it saw me.
Run, Forrest, run! I had to do it.
Oh, I'm running. Trust me,
Yeah.
I'm running.
Yeah, you're right. Toss the egg in the pot.
No, I don't think you can, but the egg itself actually does a fair bit if you cook it. Speaking of which, when we get back to the camp, it's about time we stop this part of the video.
Okay.
And next time on Pimp My Camp, I'll show you the rest of a good kitchen setup. I'll have to make my way back now. But trust me, this ain't all. This ain't all. We're gonna expand your camp a bit. We're gonna start working on them walls. We're gonna finish the exterior wall. It's gonna look fat. It's gonna look so pimpin'.
Yeah, you did. I thought these had a disc drive in them.
They do.
Because that one's got a CD-ROM.
And now that I know you got paper, reeds by your place, that'll let you make paper.
I was gonna say stacks, but that works too. 'Cause no
Y'all
one
can
stack
get
paper like
the
I do.
big bling. I mean, the ultimate in Don't Starve blingage that actually makes things better for you. Bling. The kind of bling that gets you repping this business, son.
You think, no, but you can't do the challenge on this one.
Do the challenge on what?
What's that little challenge mode where you go in there and go through those little spots?
I
and
don't...
get something.
See, that's probably story mode is what you're talking about, and no, the story mode doesn't apply to the multiplayer.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think it does.
So, anyway, that was Pimp My Camp, and we'll see y'all later.